Ever pulled a prank so perfect, it ruined your life for a while? You ever do something in your childhood that seemed funny, harmless, even genius, but later, it sits in your chest like a brick? Not like that time you faked sick to skip a math test. I'm talking about something that still creeps into your mind years later. A memory that starts with, we thought he had it coming, and ends with, oh God, what did we do? I was 14, first year of high school, awkward, nervous, and still convinced I could make it through puberty without embarrassing myself. Spoiler, I didn't. But while I was figuring out how to open a locker without looking like a raccoon breaking into a trash can, it was this one kid. He was unmissable. Not in a cool, popular way. More like a siren in the middle of a meditation. Class, let's call him Tanner. Now, Tanner wasn't just annoying. He was a walking middle finger to peace and quiet. He'd interrupt class constantly loud. Code not Coj. Laughing at his own jokes like he was headlining a comedy club. He bullied shy kids, made girls uncomfortable, even called one of our teachers Mom once just to get a laugh. Even the teachers hated dealing with him. You could see it on their faces every time he walked in. Like, please, Lord, not today. And he was always in the front office. I saw his mom there almost daily. Short woman. Looked tired beyond her years. Always on edge. Shh. But I never saw his dad. Not once. Not at parent night. Not for pickups. Not for anything. Back then, I didn't care. Because in my mind, Tanner was the villain. And eventually, the villain has to lose. Then one day out of nowhere, Tanner walks up to my friend, pushes him against a locker and punches him right in the stomach. No warning. No reason. Just violence. Like it was part of his routine. That was it. We snapped. We weren't big or tough, but we had brains. And revenge? Well, we thought we could outsmart him. Scene 3. The plan, dark humor, and build up, so we hatched a plan. A dumb one. But at the time, it felt like Ocean's 11. We knew the school office kept a binder with staff contact info including emergency contacts for students, and we'd overheard that the janitor left early on weekends. So Saturday morning, we snuck in.
I snuck in is generous.
The side window by the office was literally stuck half open. Security was basically trusting a light breeze not to break in. We slid in. Found the binder, and there it was. Tanner's emergency contact. His dad. Phone number, home address, everything. Now here's where we go full evil genius. We used a burner app on my friend's phone and called pretending to be the principal. I even cleared my throat and tried to sound all stern. Mr. Tanner's dad. This is Principal Reynolds. I need to talk to you about your son's behavior, I went on. And told him his son was disruptive, aggressive, possibly dangerous. We didn't lie exactly, but we didn't tell the full truth either. His dad listened. Let me tell you, he didn't sound surprised. He sounded mad. Like real mad. We hung up and felt. Powerful. We thought we'd finally done what the teachers couldn't. We held him accountable. Let's see how you like it, Tanner. We laughed. We even bought snacks to celebrate. Justice felt delicious. Monday rolls around. We walk into class with that smug, we fixed the world energy, but something felt off. Tanner was there, but he wasn't Tanner. No swagger. No side comments. No obnoxious laughter. He sat in the very back, head down, hoodie up. The room was silent. Even the teacher didn't seem relieved. Nervous. For the first time, it felt like we were in a different classroom. And yeah, we were proud. Like finally, we shut him down. Until class ended, I got up. Turned to leave, and caught a glimpse of his face. Bruised, swollen, purple-black around both eyes. His lip was split. He had trouble opening one of them, and he wasn't making eye contact with anyone. It wasn't the face of someone who got into a fight at school. It was the face of someone who got beaten. Suddenly, my stomach turned. This wasn't one. Karma, this wasn't. He finally messed with the wrong person. This was... Us, we made that phone call. Gave that man a reason. And Tanner, who we thought was invincible, untouchable, the school bully was actually the punching bag at home. I froze. Everything made sense. Why he lashed out. Why he acted like the world owed him something. Why he always pushed people before they could push him. He wasn't just a jerk. He was a kid trying to survive in a house built on fear. I told my parents everything that night. They were shocked, like, how could you think that was okay? I didn't have a good answer. Just shame. They contacted the school. School got the police involved, and the truth unraveled. Turns out Tanner's dad had a long history, aggressive, violent, unpredictable. The school had suspicions, but no proof. Our prank? It accidentally opened the door for an investigation. Tanner was removed from his home, sent to live with an aunt. I got therapy, support. I saw him again months later. He didn't say much. He nodded at me once. And I nodded back. We never talked about it. We didn't need to. I used to think bullies were just born mean. Now I know most of them are just passing on what they've been given. Hurting someone who's already hurting doesn't fix anything. Sometimes, the loudest kid in the room is the one who's been screaming on the inside for years. If I could go back, I'd do it differently. But I'm grateful that somehow, that awful prank led to something good. Tanner got help. I got a lesson I'll never forget. And now, I always ask the question before I judge someone's behavior. What if they're not broken? Just breaking?